All right, some notes for the upcoming business friendship and love mastery class dropping on Valentine's Day 2020, Friday. You know, I really hope that Rolls Royce doesn't change up its look ever. I really love the Rolls Royce look. All these other companies, Bentley, you know what I'm saying? Lexus, Maserati even. Aston Martin, oh, the new Aston Martins are fucking disgusting. They look too goddamn futuristic. Them shits is whack. You know what I'm saying? I need to drive them, see how they drive. But them shits just look fucking. They don't look too appealing to me. I think the best years for the car models were from 2013 to 2016. I'll give a little leeway so from 2013 to 2017, those were the best years. 4 years of great cars that actually look good. You know what I'm saying? Why am I bringing this up? It's because, I think part of the aspects of power is being timeless. You know, Timeless is your ability to remain the same, but your value increases. You know what I'm saying? As you remain the same, like with your fucking brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, your brand is the same. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are switching up their fucking brands. Like Porsche. Porsche's even switching up. Everybody's trying to like change their fucking look up. You know what I'm saying? Keep the fucking outside the same. You know what I'm saying? But make the inside, more technologically advanced and all that type of shit. You making the outside look fucking crazy. Like I think the new Aston Martins look straight up cartoony. Them shits is corny. I like the old school Aston Martins. When I say the old school, I'm talking about the 2012, 2013, 2014 models. That lineup, you know. So it's just crazy. So those are the models that I'm sticking with. And so I'm just bringing that up because I want to drop some notes. This is like basically like a video for me to record my notes. The other thing I want to talk about in my class is shares. So the aspect of sharing in a relationship and then sharing within a corporation. So it's pretty much the same thing because, you know, a company could be an organization of multiple people, or it can be an organization of two people trying to have a relationship that's successful. And so when you have a company, you have the founders, you got the team, the board members, advisors, and all that kind of shit. But if it's a company of two people, you still have the dynamic of equity in the relationship. You have who gets what percentage, who gets to own what percentage of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? How do you make things fair, mutually beneficial, etc.? How do you divide the equity and the capital? Well, how do you distribute that? How do you distribute the power within a relationship? Well, the thing is that in a business, there are there's equity, but there's controlling equity or controlling interest, and then there's non-controlling equity or non-controlling interest. So when you have non-controlling interest, it means, yeah, you might own, you know, 80% of a fucking company, but you don't control its direction. You understand? So yes, you own 80% of the profits, coming in, 80% of the revenue coming in from this company, but you don't control 80% of what the company does if you have 80% non-controlling interest in the company. So what that means in aspect of a relationship is that it comes with a man and a woman. Women are actually responsible for the majority of the relationship, meaning that they are responsible for the direct, no, they're responsible for the depth of the relationship, the intimacy of the relationship, and the harmony of the relationship. Ultimately, women are 80% responsible for the quality of the relationship that they have with a man. And the quality of their relationship that they have with the man depends on the quality of the man that they choose to submit themselves to. And also, the quality of the relationship determines how submissive and cooperative and compliant and affectionate and that woman is, how much that woman respects that man, how much that woman truly honors that man and appreciates that man. That's what determines the quality of the relationship. So a woman control the depth, right? Kind of like penetration. It's the man's responsibility to create the environment to make a woman willing and able to open herself up. But ultimately, the woman has to open herself up. She's got to spread her fucking legs. The man can't do that unless he's overly aggressive and violent. In that case, that's not a relationship at all. The two people aren't relating to each other in a positive or healthy way. You know, that's toxic. You know what I'm saying? Rape is fucking toxic. It's toxic to both the man and the woman. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to force yourself into a bitch. I don't want no bitch that I got to force myself into. I don't want no bitch that's emotionally unavailable, physically unavailable. Bitch, I'm not forcing the shit. I'm a motherfucking king. You feel me? Drop that pussy on me. Make it fucking nasty. Ho. Make it nasty. Make it nasty. Make it nasty. Maybe she will. Maybe she will. Do it for the money and the power and the fame right now. Maybe she will. You feel me? Drop it. Make it nasty. Drop it on it. Make it nasty. That's what I'm fucking talking about. You feel me? Make it nasty. Make it nasty. I want her to make it nasty. I don't want to be the one making it nasty. Because if I'm the one making it nasty, then I'm raping the bitch. I want her to make it nasty. I don't want to take no fucking pussy. I want pussy to be given to me. Because the pussy wants me and desires me that fucking much. Needs me that fucking much. Put the pussy on me. You feel me? Give it to me. Pour your heart out. You know what I'm saying? Confide in me. You feel me? Trust me, respect me, appreciate me, need me, value me. That's where I'm coming at. I'm not fucking any man that's got to force himself. You ain't on your job. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to force yourself, especially when you a fucking king. You feel me? Why you got to force yourself when you all the value? That's like Louis Vuitton trying to go around and chase customers. Hey, will you buy this? Will you buy this Louis Vuitton bag? Will you buy? I'll discount it. You know, like what can you afford? What can you afford? My nigga, I'm not discounting my motherfucking value. Fuck that shit. Anyways, back on it, man. So the woman controls the depth of a relationship and the man controls the direction of the relationship. But ultimately, the woman is 80% responsible for the quality of that relationship because she's the relationship builder. She's the cultivator. She's the nurturer. The man is the initiator. He is responsible for 20% of the relationship. And now, most of these brainwashed women and feminist movement women and even some fucking beta ass males will be like, well, you know, shouldn't it be equal, 50-50 fair? Look, women and men are different. And because they're different, they have different needs within the context of how they relate to each other. And so 50-50 everything, even across the board, is not an equal 50-50 relationship. A 50-50 relationship between a man and a woman is a woman handling her portion of the relationship, the equity that she has in the relationship, and a man handling his job in the relationship, his role in the relationship. And a man's role is 20% responsibility of the relationship. That is the 50-50 dynamic. That is how you make a relationship between a man and a woman equal. Because a woman needs to be the relationship builder. She is the woman. She needs to be the communicator, the confider, the talker, the emotion, the emoter, the expressor, right? She needs to be building that. That is her role. And when she is taken out of that role by a man who wants to assume more control over the relationship than he's supposed to, she begins to feel less like a woman and she begins to enter her masculine more than her feminine. And that's completely how you kind of distort the things unless you got a feminine ass man and got a masculine ass woman, then that might work because the polarity is there. You know, the polarity is there. The polarity is the magnetism. It's what attracts two people together. You know, it's a key and lock system. Polarity. You know, sexual polarity is because the penis is basically the reverse of a vagina, and the vagina is the inverse of a penis. So, you know how women have like ovaries, and their ovaries are internal, and the ovaries hold their eggs? Well, men have testicles, but the testicles are external, and the testicles manufacture and help create our semen and our sperm, you know? So we are the inverse and the We're the inverse of each other. We're the opposites of each other for a fucking reason, right? Women don't do the fucking penetrating. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't it be 50-50? Shouldn't it be 50-50? Shouldn't a woman do 50% of the penetrating and a man do 50% of the penetrating? Get the fuck out of here with that motherfucking nonsense. And that's how fucking nonsense you motherfuckers sound when you're talking about make it 50-50, 50-50, 50-50, 50. No, motherfucker. Make it mutually beneficial. Make it in the way that God designed it. And God designed women to be the receivers of masculine energy. Feminine energy is simply a response to masculine energy. So, you know, men control the direction. Like, we are the captain of the motherfucking ship. And meanwhile, while we're the captain of the motherfucking ship, steering this shit, deciding where it's gonna fucking go, where the relationship is going to go, the woman is the one firing the fucking cannons at motherfucking pirates, adjusting the motherfucking sails, you know, looking at the motherfucking telescope to see what's going on. The woman is responsible, just like the queen on the motherfucking chessboard. The queen on the chessboard makes the majority of the fucking moves. So, you know, that's what it is, you know. That's what it is. So, yeah, these are just some notes. And I'm gonna look back on this video. I might even upload this shit because I did drop some game in this. You know what I'm saying? I don't upload everything that I record, but you know, I did drop some game on this that might be helpful. But these are some notes that I'm using, some video notes that I'm using to put together my class on you know, for Valentine's Day. You know, so that's what it is. Peace and prosperity to the motherfucking family.